is Zach Jaffe. This is for public speaking, and it's on the issue of growing cultural diversity in the United States. The purpose is to explore the challenges with increased diversity within workplaces and education. A majority of Americans, around 57%, say that more diversity is a good thing for the country. And with growing racial and cultural divide and diversity in the United States, there's a bigger challenge for companies when it comes to hiring and having a more diverse workplace. The audience should be learning how cultural diversity affects the country in a positive and negative way, and how most people view it. More than half of the countries say that racial and ethnic diversity is a good thing for the country. More educated people tend to believe that diversity is better, while people with less college education tend to not believe it to be a good thing. Around 70% of white people who have reached a bachelor's degree say that diversity is a positive thing for the country. Only 41% of white people without a high school level education or less than a college degree say that is not a good thing for the country. The separation between Republicans and Democrats is wide, with 71% of Democrats believing that cultural diversity is a positive thing, while 39% of Republicans believe in cultural diversity is a positive thing for the country. The divide in different beliefs is rooted in growing up and not really moving out of your hometown, with limited access to different ethnic groups and races. 8% of college graduates and 65% of uneducated college blacks believe cultural diversity to be a good thing. Only 44% of blacks with a lack of education believe it to be a good thing. This brings me to my next point of the support of diversity in workplace. Most support most of it is supported with people believing that cultural diversity is a good thing when it's not a factor in the hiring process. Around 50% say it's very important, and 26% say it is somewhat important for companies and organizations to promote cultural diversity. 43% of whites say it's very important, and 30% say that it's somewhat important. 6-7% of blacks say that it's very important, and 14% say that it's somewhat important. While many support organizations and companies supporting diversity and cultural and ethnicity, only 24% of people say that race should be a factor when hiring. A majority of people say that employers should take a look at a person's qualifications and resume into account, not just race and ethnicity. The view that certain employers should take a person's background into account is spread among whites, 78%, and Hispanics, 69%. Around half of blacks share this view. Republicans and Democrats are more likely say a person's race and ethnicity should be part of the hiring and promotion decisions. Even so, majorities of both groups hold this view. The difference between white and blacks is nearly unchanged when it comes to not. Additionally, the discrepancy in percentages when it comes to education, with white and blacks having the largest difference in percentages of students who should go to schools that are more mixed and culturally mixed. More white students going to local schools, even if it means that most schools aren't racially or culturally mixed. 62% of whites go to local schools, and 35% of white people believe students should go to schools that are racially mixed, even if it means some don't go to their local school. A huge difference in the percentages of blacks who believe students should go to a culturally diverse school, and is around 68% of blacks believe that students should go to schools that are culturally diverse and mixed, even if it's outside their local educational place. 28% of blacks believe that students should go to local schools, even if they aren't as culturally diverse. 73% of Republicans and 41% of Democrats say that students should go to schools in their local community, even if it means that the school has a lack of racially and ethnic mixture. Black Democrats are far more likely to support students going to culturally mixed schools, 71% compared to white Democrats, 52%. Hispanics, 56%, and Asians, 55% say students should go to school that are racially and ethnically diverse. That stays about equal. In general, most Americans should support more cultural diversity, not only in the country but in the workplace, more specifically, and in the schools. I chose this topic because growing up I was in the most diverse area, but since coming to college I am probably in one of the more diverse groups I've ever been in. With the majority of people coming from different countries and such, and having the soccer team with a world of international players. Film